welcome to another video by Exploring with Em and Stu. Today I've brought you to the ruined church of St Margaret here in Hopton-on-sea, which I'm lucky enough to have just down the road from where I live. You might even recognise it from a video I did last year of the local area, because it featured briefly in that. But today I've decided to return to give you a proper look around and share with you some of its history, which I hope you'll enjoy.
The story of old St Margaret's Church in Hopton-on-sea dates back well before the ruined church we see today was constructed. The site was believed to be a ritual site for Druids, and there is a labyrinth just to the east of the church. It is believed there was originally a Saxon church built from wood at the site before the medieval one began being constructed. The architecture of the stone church suggests it dates back to the late 1100 to mid 1200s. This would have been a much smaller church than the one we see today, with the tower and north aisle being added some 100 years later. Like many medieval churches, it would have been plastered on the inside with bright paintings on the walls illustrating biblical scenes. Despite Hopton being a considerably smaller village than the one we see today, the church flourished for over 600 years, serving the needs of the fishing and farming communities until, on a January day in 1865, when it is believed that the church stove, which had not been extinguished properly after a morning service, overheated and its fire soon engulfed the whole church. With its many timber fittings and 2 thatched roofs, the fire ravaged the entire building. The decision was made to rebuild a new church further to the east, closer to what had become the centre of the village, and the new St Margaret's is still in use today. The old church sat in ruins for nearly 150 years, allowing nature to slowly reclaim it to the point it became almost completely hidden underneath a mass of overgrowth. Then, in 2008, it was purchased by the local parish council, and following massive efforts by local volunteers and specialists, the ruin was cleared and made stable for people to visit and enjoy again. But to appreciate the idyllic ruins and beautiful gardens aren't the only reason that people are drawn to this place. The church does in fact sit on an ancient pilgrim route that follows the May Day sunrise angle of 65 degrees, which runs along the country from Land's End to Hopton, making it a truly tranquil setting, and attracts many international pilgrims from around the world to experience this sacred place of Britain's most famous ley line for themselves.
So that was the ruined church here at Hopton-on-sea. Just a little one for you this week because of course Stu can't be with us. But I hope you enjoyed it and found it quite interesting anyway. So until next time, thanks for watching.